This is a 2K TV Interactive. Are you ready? Let's go. Which NBA team drafted me? Was it the Memphis Grizzlies, the Utah Jazz, the New York Knicks, or the Atlanta Hawks? If you enter the Jazz,
always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the floor. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Avdia out there with Barnes. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Booker in at the 2. And for Denver, Siakam is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
The Jazz on offense. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. It should make for some fairly high drama.
Team foul.
Brunson against Ball. Takes it out to Siakam. Kessler with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's Brunson outside. The shot, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Avdia can't hit. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
2 emphatic points. Kevin Booker.
And here's Brunson. 23 points his last outing. And Paul with the block. Barnes up top. Capella covering all by himself. Anunoby, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the dunk by Booker.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Stolen by Kessler. Over in the corner, Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Siakam. And he comes up with the deuce.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Caruso, the pass to Siakam. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
A different look for Denver. Drummond's checked in for Clint Capella. Gordon Hayward comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Alinari comes in for Avdia. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ball. Here's Schroeder. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Denver in the lead. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
You can do so much with Hayward offensively because he's versatile. He's good off the bounce, and he can catch and shoot as well.
And here's Prince outside to end the run. Siakam pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Winslow's checked in for the Nuggets. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And Adams kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Prince. Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Alinari against Hayward.
2 minutes.
Back to Drummond. That shot off the mark. Adams, some nice D. Schroeder passes to Prince. From outside, off the mark. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Alinari passes to Adams. Hayward with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Drummond kicks to Winslow. Pass to Drummond. Hayward from outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Schroeder surveying the floor. From deep, Prince. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too. I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drummond passes to Alvarado. Count that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Adams. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
20 seconds left in the first. Tipped away. Drummond dishes to Hayward. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Prince. Count that one. Prince has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, good job that time by Prince putting his muscle on display. Excellent work fending off the contact and capitalizing.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And he makes all 3.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Dennis Schroeder is out there with ball. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Barnes. And oh,
man. What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Schroeder passes the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work. 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Here's Barnes. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Top of the key, Siakam. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. 18 feet out. Hayward can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Brunson kicks to Hayward. Now Siakam. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. Here's Capella. Goes back up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Hayward. And Anunoby subbed in for Alex Caruso. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature. but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Devin Booker.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his peak?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Drummond's checked in for Capella. Winslow comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, trying for it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And they also showed up in terms of that three-point percentage. Top 5 in our league. That is a huge positive for this group.
And to lead the league in shooting percentage is no easy task. They never went through one of those cold stretches that so many teams suffer through. And the Jazz call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
For the Jazz, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Molinari comes in for Avdia. And it's Taurean Prince in for Scotty Barnes.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's Alvarado. Hands it from downtown. Alvarado's got 7.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Molinari outside. He kicks to Prince. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 8 points for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Anunoby passes to Alvarado. Takes a 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker pulls it in.
2 minutes.
And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Feeds it to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker passes to Prince. No good on the 3. The Nuggets lead by 4. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game. Alvarado bounce pass. Winslow's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Schroeder, how he performed last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green, and he sinks the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Denver.
Gordon Hayward.
Pass to Winslow. Alvarado with it. Now guarded by Booker. They grab their own miss. Drummond passes to Alvarado. Here's Caruso. And another miss by Denver.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And it's in there. Hayward's got 13.
That's just not a shot Hayward's going to pass up. He's got a great rhythm to his jump shot, even off the dribble.
And Booker kicks it over to Schroeder. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Denver. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ball's checked in, and he can't hit the second. And that one, he's good. He's got 15.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Booker the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Booker. Gallinari outside. Pass the ball. Jacks up a three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. The Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Gordon Hayward wasting no time getting hot. He ended up with 15 points and 2 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back to the
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 6. OG Anunoby is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Brunson against Ball. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his first basket of the night.
And that's terrific balance from Brunson. He does not skip leg day.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
The shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Booker. Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Anunoby. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Fourth, the Nuggets.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Here's Siakam. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Booker's got 14.
And nothing you could do. I mean, at times, Booker is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
Here's Brunson. Cams the 12-footer. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Ball, the pass to Avdia. Back to Ball. On the wing, Barnes. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Utah calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 24 per clip, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Free throw, good, Booker. Denver leading by 6. On deep, Brunson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And Anunoby stays with it. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Kessler. Makes it off the glass.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ball with the bucket.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Here's Brunson, and Ball with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. Denver making a switch here. Green's checked in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Utah. Here's Brunson, and the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Schroeder passes to Kessler, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
On deep, Brunson. They get it back, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
There's Ball with the 3, and it's Denver with the rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brunson. It's deflected. Now, here's Avdia. Covered by Siakam.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. An easy 2 points on the layup. Anunoby's got 9 points. Jazz trail by 7. Ball with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. From deep. Again, ball missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Brunson. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Ball, the pass to Kessler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 6.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Denver calls timeout.
T-shirts, get on your feet, fans!
A different look for Denver. Andre Drummond's checked in for Clint Capella. Hayward comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Jose Alvarado in for OG Anunoby. Utah also making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Avdia. And it's Gallinari in for Scotty Barnes. Ball finds Kessler. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Hayward, and it's denied. Outside, Ball. 1:30 left to play in the third. Brunson with some nice D. In the corner, it's Hayward. Another shot, and the layup is good. Drummond's got his first points of the night.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Gallinari outside, out to the right wing. Here's Kessler. No good from outside. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Green.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The Nuggets shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Launches it. Gallinari with the rebound. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Kessler. They get it back. Adams. Good D by Drummond. And here's Denver. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Green with the jam.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
The pass to Gallinari. Here's Kessler. Another miss by Utah. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Ball from Ball, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of the quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Nuggets on top, up by 12. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. A chance now to listen to what Coach was saying during that break in play.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that quarter. No let up. Great defense, okay? That's who we are.
Mike Malone citing the terrific D, wanting his guys to stay in character and keep pressing.
Yeah, they're feeling their oats right now. Can they take it up, though, another level? Let's find out.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Booker, Avdia out there with Scotty Barnes.
3 points.
And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Here's Hayward. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
drills the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
A different look for Denver. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. OG Anunoby comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Alex Caruso in for Javonte Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Keeping the defense honest. Can't be over-aggressive against Booker.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
And he just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Booker's shot is good.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks. And we've seen this movie before.
Denver calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Brunson outside.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ball.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now here's Caruso. Siakam left side. Kicks it to Capella. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Brunson outside. And they recover it. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jam. On Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Orlando Magic. Rebound by the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Denver leading by 7. On the wing, Anunoby. He's feeling it, and that one hits back iron. And so Booker will bring it up for Utah. Shoots over Caruso, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Brunson. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Barnes. They get the rebound. That shot misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
No good from Booker. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point Nugget lead.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Barnes dishes to Booker. Over to the left wing. Good on the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Caruso with the ball. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
Jazz substitution, Kessler.
Caruso kicks to Brunson. The 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball the pass to Avdia. On the wing, Booker shoots over Caruso. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Booker.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with Dylan. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ball, no good. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Denver calls timeout. They're ahead by 8. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Avdia, that one, no good. Good D by Siakam. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Brunson. Buries it down low. Brunson's got 15 points in just the second half.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is kept back down to 8 after they get the basket from Ball. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Ball against Brunson. Kessler with the rebound. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Booker left side. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Brunson. Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson kicks to Siakam. It's over Avdia. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down. And you can see how much he relishes these moments.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's an 8-point game.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Time call here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Denver, Alvarado. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And that should be enough to
to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
So the Nuggets win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night, and it starts with me. You know, like, I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night, and I'm gonna try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.